In this lecture, we'll explore how Netflix uses the AWS cloud to serve millions of users around the world with on-demand streaming services. Netflix is a video streaming service that hosts and delivers on-demand video content to its end users. We'll start by identifying some of the resources an application like Netflix would need to operate efficiently. The most obvious resource Netflix requires is disk space and storage, and lots of it. Video files are large, especially when offered in resolutions like HD and 4K. Since Netflix adds new shows and movies on a daily basis without necessarily removing old ones, its storage requirements are always increasing. This means they need to be easily scaled up. It's also safe to assume there is a direct correlation between the volume of content Netflix offers and its user base. Therefore, an increase in content would require more computational power and memory to serve an increasing number of members that are consistently downloading and logging into Netflix from their computer devices. Since these video files are delivered through on-demand streaming, Netflix would also want the content to be served to customers from servers that are in close proximity to its end users. For example, they wouldn't want content hosted in a data center in Australia to serve a user geographically located in New York. Keep in mind that all data travels through a network of interconnected servers and cables. That's why data served from servers in close proximity to end users loads much faster than data stored further away. Most of the resource needs we've identified so far are fairly easy to understand. To keep the example simple, we won't go too much further into detail at this point. However, in addition to the items listed already, Netflix would also need to scale a number of other resources, including bandwidth, database storage and analytics, security and compliance, and resource monitoring and budget controls. Now, all this needs to be done with important cost considerations. Netflix only wants to pay for the resources it uses. It doesn't want to be billed under a cookie-cutter monthly plan, whereby it may need to pay large amounts of expense for resources that go underutilized. Netflix also doesn't want the added layer of complexity which comes with deploying and maintaining its own on-premises or private data centers. Netflix wants to focus on its core business, which is adding new content and growing its user base. Luckily for Netflix and similar applications, AWS provides a robust set of services that are perfectly suited to solve each of the needs we identified. Let's take a look at how this would work. The first resource we needed was a scalable storage solution, a service that could easily accommodate new video uploads on a daily basis while only paying for what is used at any given moment. AWS offers a variety of different storage solutions that easily scale with the growing needs of an application. Its pay-as-you-go pricing model also ensures you only pay for what is used. Amazon offers 3 different types of storage solutions, including EBS, EFS, and S3. We'll go over these in detail in subsequent modules. The same way we can scale storage, AWS also offers the ability to scale computing power, CPU, and memory. As our application serves a higher number of users, we can add these components with the click of a button. In most cases, resources can even be scaled programmatically through a set of instructions after specified thresholds are met. The third requirement we listed was the ability to serve content from data centers which are in close proximity to our customers. Using AWS, we can configure load balancers to distribute network and application traffic across multiple data centers. This means incoming web requests would be fulfilled by the fastest available server based on the geographic targeting and other speed and latency factors. Netflix can easily monitor its incoming and outgoing bandwidth usage and set up strict controls to ensure budgetary restrictions are met. Using AWS security policies and identity access management, Netflix can control access levels for various personnel within the organization. For example, developers should be able to access and update code, whereas system administrators should have access to account management and billing tools. With AWS, Netflix could also set download restrictions on its video files, so only registered users can load videos from a list of approved Netflix domains. Since all AWS services work on a pay-as-you-go model, its application needs can easily be scaled at any time while only paying for the resources that are consumed. So as you can see from this example, Netflix would benefit and does benefit tremendously from the AWS infrastructure.